Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the Fury X from Xshot. This is a sidearm blaster that shoots exclusively short darts. Has a lot of the same kind of imagery and styling as the long shot from last year. So we're going to unbox it today. We'll get a couple chronograph readings, but we're really going to dive into our full review later on next week. After we get some good time with it out on the range, and hopefully we can take this to our Nerf war this weekend. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the box first, and then we'll open it up and take a look. So first things first, it's an open box design. Xshot's pretty good about this, allowing you to see the blaster itself. You've got your darts listed, kind of front and center out here. Doesn't really show you much more than that. It does have a pink magazine, which I'm pretty stoked on. I know that seems to be a pretty popular color, especially with this blaster, and then I think they re-released a new skin for the Xshot long shot that has a pink mag as well. So maybe they'll sell these separately and we'll be able to pick them up off their website or over at, I know they sell extra magazines at Walmart, on Walmart.com. Looks like we've got instruction kind of poking out here. On the back, you have just a full image of the blaster. This is a bullpup blaster, meaning the darts load in behind the trigger action and all that stuff. It looks like we've got a top prime. We do have a dual mag release, so there's one on the back, and then there's also one on the front, kind of like in the same vein as the long shot from Xshot as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive right in. It's saying that we're shooting 140 feet, and yeah, up to 140 feet, which yeah, is a pretty nice claim. Oh, there's the magazine right there. Yeah, so this is gonna be a nice little sidearm for you. It's gonna, hopefully pair well with the Xshot long shot. Or the other thing this would pair well with, I would think, would be like a flywheeler. So this could be a little more precision, and then you get your flywheeler that's a little bit more, shots down range type of thing. So yeah, let's break it out here and see what she's all about. I need to sharpen this knife. This is bad. This is bad. So there's our magazine. Interesting choice with the sticker. I wonder what that's all about. It seems kind of, I don't know, it seems kind of cheap to me. You've already got the 15 on there, so not my cup of tea. But hey, you know what? The next question is, and it looks like they are doing the same thing as the motorized clip blaster, or clip mania, excuse me. There's our instructions. Our darts are just friction fit in there, which is interesting. But the blaster is being held down by these like clips on the inside. And yes, I do mean clips, I don't mean magazine. So they've got these little twist turn things, so you can kind of pinch them up like so, and then twist them. And that will release the blaster from its holding cell. Looks like there's 4 of these bad boys. This blaster comes in at $15. I picked it up off of Target's website, and yeah, it's a pretty good price point for what it is. A lot of people are comparing it to the Aeon Pro X from Dart Zone. And Adventure 4/Dart Zone, but that one's I believe that one started out slightly more expensive at $25. It's now since gone down to $20. But let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a comparison video between this one and the Aeon Pro X. I'll be happy to do it. It's not. I will tell you this right off the bat. This style of pump action or whatever is not my cup of tea. But I can recognize a good blaster when I see one, and this is something that everyone's really kind of excited about. So there it is in all its glory. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. This feels like, you know, minus this back half, like this feels like my Mark II? Yeah, my Mark II. Maybe a little bit chunkier, but like, or maybe more like a Chronos. So we've got, starting in the front, it does look like, oh, sorry, it looked like the barrel was like off-centered. We've got a metal barrel, compression fit barrel, which is nice. It looks like we should be able to friction fit in a scar of some sort, whether that's the Nexus Pro X one or a one from Worker. We'll try that out for the review. We've got a rail on the bottom here, no rail on the top. Looks like we have some sort of unjamming button. I'm not really sure what that is. Let's pull out our handy dandy instructions. Tells us how to release it, but it doesn't tell. Oh yeah, clear jams. Yep. So that's to clear jams. So then we've got a mag release here that is ambidextrous, which is nice. So for those right-handed shots and those left-handed shots, you have it on both sides. And then on the back is your additional mag release. No stock attachment point or anything like that. You've got Picatinny across the top here. Not too shabby. I don't know what, I mean, you might be able to put, and this might be what they were thinking is, you know, if this isn't enough for you to prime it, because the way you prime it is you pull back like this and then push it forward. Ooh, she's quiet. Ooh, that was really quiet. Oh man, I like that. But what I was saying about this rail is that you wouldn't really put a sight on there. There is a little bit of iron sights, but you wouldn't put a sight on here. You would put like another, a better grip if this wasn't your cup of tea. You just 3D print is a popular way solution to these things. 3D printing a kind of a grip. I know Xbox Games has one, and I think I want to say Paper Skeletons also designed one as well. Thanks to Andy Griff in his initial kind of SketchUp. But yeah, that's really cool that they included that. They didn't have to do that. But I think they were kind of like, oh yeah, we should probably like give them something there. There's not really any sling points to write home about. Yeah, there are no sling points on here, so maybe like a grip that has, you know, a second set of iron sights with a sling point back here, because I think this is going to be more of a primary, or a secondary blaster. So that's that. So let's go ahead and load it up, and oh man, and see what we're getting as far as performance goes. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, we're not going to be doing a full-on 20-shot average for you guys here. We're just going to test it out, see what it's like. For the full review, I'll do a 20-shot average with several different types of darts. That way we get, you know, a couple different readings, a couple different bullet points and stuff like that. So if you have a favorite type of dart or whatever, hopefully between the various ones that I test, yours will be in there, or at least maybe one that's similar in weight. So that also reminds me, if there's some type of darts that you guys would like me to test, you know, leave it down in the comments as well. I'll be happy to add that to my list for testing purposes. I'm not looking to add a whole bunch of them, but if there's something that's really popular, I can definitely think about getting it added in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh man, 14. Okay, so 15 is like the max. And it looks like that might be what the sticker is trying to portray, but the darts are slightly lower, so there's a dart like kind of halfway between the end here. So that might be what that's trying to portray, as like, hey, don't feel it anymore. But I don't think you could, oh, you might, yeah, you might be able to. Never mind, it was just getting caught on something. Maybe they don't want you to. So anyway, magazine goes in here, locks in place. Nice. You've got a safety down here, so that actually locks the trigger, so you can't actually physically pull it. And then we just pull back. That will bring the priming rod back, and then we push forward. Okay, it's a little bit louder when it's actually fully primed and fully loaded, but does it have slam fire? Meaning holding the trigger down. She sure does. Oh, back release works good for thumb release. Does it gravity drop? It does gravity drop, which is sweet. Does it gravity? I don't know why you would gravity drop it here. This is more for like your thumbs, so coming up and pulling it out. But that's nice. I like it. I like it. She definitely does not disappoint. I love this color scheme. Kind of like the cotton candy colors going on here with the purple, or sorry, the pink magazine and the blue accents on the shell here. We've got some really nice, really nice texture and really nice greebling across the entire blaster itself on both sides, which is that's kind of par for the course for Xshot. I mean, that's, their skins line has not disappointed. I feel like we're not, maybe not, might be getting jammed a little bit there. We'll see. All right, so let's give a couple shots here for you. 114. There we go, 154.5. I think I hit the side of the chronograph on that first one. 131.4. 133.1. 145.3. Not too shabby. I mean, we got minus that 114, which I'm almost positive I nicked the inside here, but mid 140s up to 150. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Comes with their Xshot's kind of their new kind of diamond darts, or what do they call air pocket technology. Not a bad dart as far as budget is concerned. If you're looking to fling a lot of foam, going to like an HVZ event or going to like kind of a local war or whatever, and you don't want to spend $30 on T darts from Saber, this is a great alternative. Especially if you're testing out a blaster for the first time. Obviously, if once you kind of hone this in, if you mod it or whatever, and you're looking like, hey, I want to get the best performance out of it. Now I've got to, I've done that, done all my modifications to the blaster. Now it's time to look at the darts. You might go down that path, but just starting out or whatever, or trying to shoot on a budget rather. You don't buy a $15 blaster because you're looking to fling thousands of dollars of darts through it. You're trying to stay on a budget, but I'm looking forward to I always say this. I'm always looking forward to modding it and opening it up. I'm definitely looking forward to that, but I'm just looking forward to playing this stock. Because it's just it's a small wieldable blaster. Anyway, guys, so that is the unboxing video. Make sure you stay tuned for the full review of this one later on next week or maybe the week after. And then also next week we'll be releasing a new series for the first episode being with the Xshot long shot called What Happened. It's the series where I go in and take a broken blaster, open it up, do some diagnostics, see if we can fix it, and ultimately find out what happened. So that'll be coming out later next week, so stay tuned for that, get subscribed, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.